And that's the explosive claim of the Enforcement Directorate. The West Bengal teachers recruitment scam is over 100 crore rupees. So approximately 21 crore in cash assets, they've been recovered. But more than 100 crore yet to be accounted for. Startling claim by the ED in court. And if sources are to be believed, the Enforcement Directorate acted in the nick of time. The piles of cash that you see, close to 21 crore, it was about to be moved out in multiple shell companies within hours. But that plan was foiled with the ED swooping down with this raid. The minister's lady friend Arpita has reportedly given some very crucial leads. Those leads are being cross-checked with that black diary that's been recovered. I'm Gaurav Sawant. The secrets in the black diary are top focus story, but as always, the headlines on India First. National Herald heat on the Gandhis. Sonia Gandhi summoned again tomorrow for questioning. Rahul Gandhi stages a sit-in dharna, has been detained. BJP fires the scamster jibe. Day after Lok Sabha MPs suspended, 19 Rajya Sabha MPs suspended for raising slogans and demanding a discussion on the GST and fuel price hike. Bhopal BTech students' body found on the railway track. Parents receive a chilling "Sar Tan se Juda" message. Police deny the beheading angle, claim it prima facie appears to be a case of suicide. Moral policing in Mangaluru. Bajrang Dal activists barge into a pub, chase out students holding a party, accuse them of wearing skimpy clothes. Boost for the armed forces. The Ministry of Defence clears arms procurement worth over 28,732 crore, including swarm drones, carbines and bulletproof jackets. And a grateful nation pays tribute to the Kargil war heroes on the 23rd anniversary of India's victory over Pakistan on the Kargil heights. Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, along with the 3 service chiefs, salute the valor and sacrifice of our braves. A 21 crore rupee mountain of cash has come crumbling down. It's shaken the Mamata Banerjee government in West Bengal. Minister Partha Chatterjee's close confidant is in ED custody till the 3rd of August. The cash recovery from Partha's associate Arpita Mukherjee's home has opened a can of worms. Now, the Enforcement Directorate says it has recovered a black diary. Now, this black diary, according to the Enforcement Directorate, holds crucial information linked to this cash for jobs scam in Bengal.
A possible turning point in ED's probe into cash for jobs scam, which has rocked the Mamata Banerjee government in West Bengal. A mystery black diary recovered during ED raids at Arpita Mukherjee's house could prove a clincher. The diary belonging to the Bengal Higher Education Department has elaborate entries made in 40 pages. ED suspects the diary listing could detail the recruitment scam payoffs made to top TMC leadership. The diary was recovered along with 21 crore rupees black cash and numerous property papers from Arpita's home. Arpita, as per the Enforcement Directorate, has already admitted that the black cash mountain belongs to Partha. After check-up and nod from AIIMS Bhubaneswar, Partha Chatterjee was sent to ED custody until the 3rd of August. Unlike Arpita, Partha remains uncooperative. But ED claims to have enough evidence to nail Partha. Apart from admit cards of job scam and appointment letters, the probe agency has found property papers in the name of Arpita from Partha's residence. Partha is said to have amassed huge properties in West Medinapur, where his family is found to run an English medium school. The properties were allegedly acquired from job scam money laundered using Arpita. Bureau Report, India Today.
Now the Enforcement Directorate says Arpita Mukherjee has admitted that 21 crore rupee cash recovered from her residence actually belonged to Minister Partha Chatterjee. The probe agency says while Arpita has been cooperating, Partha Chatterjee is not. In fact, according to officials in the ED, the minister has been throwing star tantrums. He's apparently torn off some papers, but that's only a claim. West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee has maintained some distance from her minister. The question remains how long, because information is that the minister made not one, not two, not three, but 4 phone calls to Mamata Banerjee's number, which she did not pick up.
A 21 crore mountain of cash that Partha Chatterjee's aide Arpita Mukherjee now claims belonged to the Bengal minister. Top Enforcement Directorate sources have told India Today that during her questioning, Arpita Mukherjee has accepted that the cash recovered from her South Kolkata home belonged to Partha Chatterjee. That's not all. ED sources say that the plan was to move out this cash out of Arpita's house in a day or two, and to infuse companies linked to Arpita with this 21 crore cash. A joint property in the name of Partha Chatterjee and Arpita Mukherjee has also been recovered. The said property was allegedly bought by the Bengal minister in 2012. ED sources say that Partha and Arpita were constantly in touch with each other. With allegations against her confidant and minister mounting, Mamata Banerjee has decided to keep distance.
যদি কেউ চোর হয়, ডাকাত হয়, তৃণমূল কংগ্রেস পেয়ার করে না। আমি নিজের ছেলেদের অ্যারেস্ট করেছি অনেকগুলো। আমি নিজের এমএলএ এমপি কাউকে স্পেয়ার করি না অন্যায় করলে, মিনিস্টারও স্পেয়ার করি না, মাথায় রাখবেন। কিন্তু অযথা আমার গায়ে কালি ছেটানোর চেষ্টা করলে মনে রাখবেন, আলকাতরা কিন্তু আমার হাতেও আছে।
The West Bengal Chief Minister has also declared that neither she nor her party has any links with Arpita Mukherjee.
আমি একটা প্যান্ডেলে গেছি প্রোগ্রামে, পুজো উদ্বোধনে। আরে আমি কি করে জানবো কে কে আছে না আছে, বলো দেখিনি, মহা মুশকিল। একটা মহিলা নাকি সেখানে দাঁড়িয়ে ছিল, আরে সে নাকি পার্থর বন্ধু। আমি কি ভগবান জানবো কে কার বন্ধু? বলো দেখিনি, মহা মুশকিল।
Despite Mamata Banerjee's clear deflection, the TMC, it seems, will not be sacking Partha Chatterjee anytime soon.
We are not going to sack him until the inquiry is complete. Am I correct?
See, so that is what the Honorable Chief Minister has very clearly said, that the moment we know that yes, he is guilty, it will not take us much time to take the next course of action.
The BJP is continuing to mount pressure on Mamata Banerjee and her government.
हम लोग बहुत खुश है कि आज पार्थ चैटर्जी जो माननीय मुख्यमंत्री और टीएमसी के वरिष्ठ नेतृत्व है, आज उनको अरेस्ट किया गया चोरी का मामले में, दुर्नीति का मामले में। देर हुआ लेकिन हुआ तो, लेकिन हम लोग का ये कहना है कि सबसे पहले जिसको अरेस्ट करना चाहिए और इंटरोगेट करना चाहिए वो है हमारे माननीय मुख्यमंत्री ममता बनर्जी।
एजेंसीज इस काम के लिए बनाई गई है, जहां गलत हो रहा है, भ्रष्टाचार हो रहा है, वहां उनको कार्रवाई करनी है, सारी चीज को उनको देखना है। एजेंसीज अपना काम कर रही है। मैं समझता हूँ उसमें राजनीतिक दृष्टि से किसी बात का जिक्र आने का सवाल ही पैदा नहीं होता है। और किसी के घर में अगर इसमें करोड़ों के हिसाब से पैसा मिलता है तो कार्रवाई क्यों नहीं होनी चाहिए, किस कानून के तहत नहीं होनी चाहिए।
The ED meanwhile has also alleged that Partha Chatterjee is faking illness to avoid questioning. The agency now has 9 days custody until August 3rd of the Bengal minister and his associate Arpita. With Munish Pandey and Indrajit Kundu, Bureau Report, India Today.
Let me now get you details of the list of recoveries from that palatial flat, and not just one flat. According to Enforcement Directorate, there are 3 flats, 21 crore in cash, more than 20 mobile phones, jewelry worth 79 lakhs and counting, details and papers of multiple properties, not just in Kolkata, not just in the same building, but across West Bengal. All of these recoveries are a part of the recovery document from Arpita Mukherjee's palatial flat. She's now in the eye of a storm. She's in the spotlight for her links to Minister Partha Chatterjee. But apparently, she herself is a stunning rags to riches story. Here is how she rose from being a small-time model actor to a name to reckon with in the corridors of power in Bengal.
Hers is a real-life story of the enduring rags to riches fantasies. Of the noblesse oblige of someone up on the class ladder that presumably altered her humble upbringing. Meet Arpita Mukherjee, a close aide of West Bengal's disgraced minister Partha Chatterjee. Not many knew her outside the state's power corridors till Saturday, when the ED seized more than 21 crores in cash, gold worth almost 80 lakh, and forex worth more than half a crore from her plush apartment in Kolkata. Mukherjee's opulent life filled with glamour, power and wealth hasn't been so till a few years ago. Born to a middle-class family in Meghalaya near Kolkata, her father a central government employee, Arpita Mukherjee went into modelling as a college student.
Don't touch me! You are a cheater! তুমি আমার মন নিয়ে খেলেছো তুমি আমার বিশ্বাস আমার আশা ভরসা সবকিছুকে তুলে মিশিয়ে দিয়েছো
She also acted in some small-time Bengali and Odia films. Arpita married a businessman in Jhargram but left him to build her career in Kolkata. Her mother still lives in the family's old house at Belgharia.
বাইরে বাইরে কাজকর্ম করেছে ও সিরিয়াল করেছে সিনেমা করেছে ও প্রযোজনা সংস্থার সঙ্গে ছিল ব্যবসার সঙ্গে ছিল বাবা ভালো চাকরি করত চাকরি পেত চাকরিটা নিল না সেন্ট্রাল গভর্নমেন্টে বাবা ওই রিজার্ভ রেখে দিয়েছিলাম পর্যন্ত নিল না
Arpita Mukherjee's name first echoed in the TMC's political circles in May 2012 when Partha Chatterjee took her along while on a business trip to Singapore as a minister. That was when she was identified as a good friend of the Trinamool leader. Her lifestyle and stature have grown phenomenally over the years. A high-end 2,000 square feet flat and documents seized from her apartment show several other estates linked to her name. She is now in ED custody along with the former State Minister Partha Chatterjee in connection with the school job scam in West Bengal. And the top TMC leadership has been quick to distance itself from the duo.
গভর্নমেন্টের সাথে রিলেটেড নয় আর পার্টির সাথেও ওই মহিলার কোনো সম্পর্ক নেই আমি একটা প্যান্ডেলে গেছি প্রোগ্রামে পুজো উদ্বোধনে আরে আমি কি করে জানবো কে কে আছে না আছে বলো দেখিনি মহা মুশকিল একটা মহিলা নাকি সেখানে দাঁড়িয়ে ছিল আরে সে নাকি পার্থর বন্ধু আমি কি ভগবান জানবো কে কার বন্ধু তাই যদি হয় তাহলে মেহুল চেস্কি ললিত মোদি থেকে শুরু করে লক্ষ কোটি টাকা পিএম কেয়ার ফান্ড তার হিসেব কোথায় গেল
A cautionary tale of stupendous rise and a dramatic fall from the golden purchase. Bureau Report, India Today.
And according to officials of the Enforcement Directorate, flat number 18D, 19D, 20D. Now one flat for the lady, one flat for the minister, apparently one flat for the dogs. It's not just mountains of cash or jewelry worth thousands and thousands and lakhs. TMC Minister Partha Chatterjee apparently had luxury real estate properties even for his pets.
West Bengal Minister and Mamata Banerjee's confidant Partha Chatterjee is under ED's arrest. But apart from the jaw-dropping mountain of 21 crore cash that was recovered from his associate Arpita Mukherjee's home, there is another revelation that has stumped the investigating agency. It has now been revealed that the Bengal minister has a luxury flat exclusively for his dogs. Partha Chatterjee owns 3 flats in West Bengal's Diamond City. One of these flats belongs to the dogs. Chatterjee is known to be a dog lover, but a plush flat exclusively for dogs has raised eyebrows. Since his arrest in the cash for job scams, Partha Chatterjee's properties have also come under the scanner. The 69-year-old owns several flats, including the one from where the cash has been recovered, which he reportedly gifted to actor Arpita Mukherjee. ED sources claim that the flat numbers 18D, 19D and 20D are also owned by Partha Chatterjee. Apart from this, Partha Chatterjee and Arpita Mukherjee allegedly jointly own an apartment in Shanti Niketan, Bolpur. In Shanti Niketan, 7 houses and apartments are under scanner, according to sources. With Ritik Mondal in Kolkata, Bureau Report, India Today.
Breaking news coming here on India First. Bernard Marak, the BJP Meghalaya VP from Tura, has been nabbed in Hapur district of Uttar Pradesh. He has been on the run since an alleged sex racket was busted over the weekend in Tura at his farmhouse. Now, there was a non-bailable warrant issued against him in connection with Immoral Trafficking Act. We are now being told that he will be handed over to the Meghalaya police. Information is 6 children were rescued, 73 were arrested from the alleged brothel run at this farmhouse late Saturday when this raid was carried out by the police. 6 minors, 6 children were found locked inside very unhygienic rooms. That's the information that the police gave out. In this raid, 27 vehicles, 8 two-wheelers and about 400 bottles of liquor, more than 500 unused condoms were seized. We are told Bernard has called this a conspiracy against him.
Accusations against me is totally wrong. It is well-planned conspiracy to malign my image and to create a fear psychosis among the public and to the supporters of BJP. Since the BJP is growing and becoming strengthened every day, our coalition partner, mostly the NPP and its chief, Conrad Sama, has actually conspired against BJP by targeting me because I have won from his seat in the heart of Garo Hills.
Clear from day one that whatever has happened as per procedure, has happened as per the law, and has happened as per evidence. So they have followed all of this purely from a policing point of view and a law point of view. My number one concerns have always been the lives of our people. So therefore, whoever the person may be, the law should take its course.
Shri Bernard Marak, the state vice president of our party, from the party side, today we have convened a meeting and we are condemned about this incident because the district authority, including the DC and the SP, and they went and raided to the premises of Bernard Marak in his resort. It is a brutal one. They have done damage to that building.
I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Kaushik Deka for more on the story, and few people understand what's happening on ground better than Kaushik. Kaushik, we heard both Chief Minister Conrad Sangma and we also heard what Bernard Marak had to say. Now, an accused usually says it's a political conspiracy against him, but what's the evidence on ground and what have investigations revealed so far?
God, as you have seen, the police have listed out the evidence, and the entire operation, I've been told, was not part of the operation. So, as far as we have been cops, the entire operation was surveillance. So, they provided all was going on inside that farmhouse to the court, honorable court, and accordingly the court issued a non-bailable warrant. That's what the police are saying, that if there was any fabrication of charges, then the courts would not have issued a non-bailable arrest warrant, because the charges are very serious, and as you have listed out all the recovery in that house. So this is a serious crime, and more importantly, the whole operation or this operation, because a girl child was missing from that location. There was about a girl child missing, and tracing that girl, the cops found her, and she gave a statement that she was assaulted in that particular farmhouse, and then the raid was now the political part afterward.
Kaushik, for joining me here on India First, many thanks. It's been 23 years since our braves showed unparalleled valor on the icy heights of Kargil in Ladakh, then a part of Jammu and Kashmir. Now, of course, it's a separate union territory in the Kargil War of 1999. Our braves fought against all odds. They fought against a treacherous enemy that stabbed India in the back, our neighbor, Pakistan. We bring you this story of grit, valor, and sacrifice.
On July 26, 1999, the Indian Army announced the success of Operation Vijay. India had won the Kargil War after a near 3-month-long battle on the icy heights of Kargil and Ladakh. "23 years on, India remembers, India commemorates the Kargil Vijay Diwas, our victory over Pakistan. A war etched in the blood and the supreme sacrifice of 527 Indian soldiers, young sons of India who laid down their lives in the highest tradition of the Indian Armed Forces. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, along with the 3 service chiefs, paid tribute to our fallen men, laying a wreath at the National War Memorial in Delhi. Prime Minister Modi paid rich tribute on Twitter, saying, "The Kargil Vijay Diwas is a symbol of pride and glory of Ma Bharati. On this occasion, my salute to all the brave sons of the country who have accomplished their valor in the defense of the motherland. Jai Hind." Madam President Draupadi Murmu paid homage on the Kargil Vijay Diwas with a tweet calling Kargil Vijay Diwas a symbol of extraordinary valor. A day which blurred the opposition government divide, with opposition leaders like Rahul Gandhi, Arvind Kejriwal tweeting out commemorations. As we at India Today bow our heads with abject pride to the exemplary courage and bravery of our heroes who made the supreme sacrifice, we urge the nation to spare a thought for the families of these men, those who they left behind, who 23 years on still hear the last post play at the funeral of their young son, brother, friend, many of whom were barely 23-year-old. India shall not forget. India will not forget those who fought bravely on those icy peaks and lived, those who fought bravely but came back wrapped in the Indian tricolour.
Never forgive, never forget. Never forgive Pakistan's treachery that continued for decades even after Kargil. Now moving on. Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai has sat down for an exclusive conversation with India Today's Group Editorial Director for Publishing, Rachingappa. Here is Basavaraj Bommai speaking on a number of issues about Karnataka. Let's listen in.
I don't see this hijab thing as something which is political or a communal on that angle. I just see that what is the rules. Follow the rules. And that approach helped. Now everything is settled. Many of minorities also agree there should be dress code. Majority, but it's a silent majority. These are political analysis which has been drawn in the drawing board. Whenever it is on some individuals, their background is discussed and all those, it's a natural thing to happen. I am not worried about that. But the fact of the matter, to put it in a sentence, if rule of law, the rule of law is to be followed, is Hindutva, I don't mind. My father is no more there. When I joined BJP, he was not there, number one. Number two, I had my own political career, not that I have come because I am a son of somebody. And the third thing is that I never used the family name and other things. So on my own hard work, people have recognized me, and that is recognized by the BJP.
So you are not worried about this dynasty, Mukt Bharat?
No, I am following it. I am following it. I am the lone member in my family into politics. Nobody else is there. Textbooks are reviewed every 3 years, 4 years. Congress also did it. And most of the allegations which they have found in us are done during Congress times. Every book review or syllabus review has got some controversies. Mistake or our government mistake, I said I got open mind and I have corrected it.